So we're gonna start making our farce. What we're gonna do is we're basically gonna take the other components of the rabbit, reincorporate into the saddle. The saddle is always composed of the ribs and the loin, bone out. So this is essentially looking at the back of the rabbit. There's where the spine would be, the legs would be here, front would be here. So by hand, I'm gonna be cutting the kidneys. It's important to have this very cold. For the mix, we have a simple little parsley, dried green peppercorns, salt, pepper, what I'm looking for is a tackiness. It's all kind of sticking together. Our saddle opened up. Take a knife, I score it gently, as this tend to be a little bit tough and chewy. Salt and pepper. And then the farce. I'm going to put gently down the center. And then I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll it very tight. Pull back, pull back. Keep on pulling, cinching it tight like a big sausage. Cinch the ends. And then we tie the ends, going opposite directions from each other. So inside our poaching liquid, we have leeks, aromatic herbs with a little bit of ginger and celery, and a little black garlic. So our water has just come up to a simmer. I'm going to be putting it in, and it's going to cook very, very gentle for at least 1 hour. So we're going to do a different version to the other ballotine that we did. This one is a little bit more modern. It's going to be using a technique of sous vide. We're going to be putting the inside of this rabbit saddle, leek ash, black garlic, and olives. And I take a cloth and make it stick. And this is going to help me with the rolling process. We open up our saddle. Seasonings, salt, pepper. In here, this is leek ash. And what we've done, we've taken the green tops of the leeks, we dehydrated them until they've been golden brown, dry them out, and then put them in a hot oven and burn them, and then blitz them. It adds a little nutty characteristic, as well as a little bit of that charred onion flavor. We've dried some olives, some black olives, in an oven, very low, and then puree it into a powder. It's going to add a little salty note and pungency. A little bit of olive oil. I'm going to fold one in, round, again, tight, cinch, cinch. So here we're going to tie the ends, just like making a sausage. And then I'm going to do it just one more time to make sure, because it's going to go inside a liquid and I don't want it to leach inside here. So it'll be going into a sous vide bath for 64 degrees for 12 hours. Now it's time to assemble our plate. We have our two ballotines. One is with our leek ash and our black olives, and then our classic farce, which is just hand chopped with the kidneys and herbs. So here we have some beautiful baby leeks from the Fraser Valley that we're going to be braising off in some rabbit stock. For this dish, we've created a carrot velouté with chili, ginger, and coriander, and it's going to accompany our rabbit ballotines. We have our baby leeks, which I'm going to finish with a little bit of olive oil, just to let them glisten. And we're going to do nice thin slices as it shows the mosaic. As for our garnishes, we have julienne ginger, black garlic, which adds a very caramel and pungent flavor. Little thyme, piece of lovage, a little bit of fresh oregano, some sage, a little bit of pollen from fennel. I'm going to finish with a little bit of rose petals and just a touch of chives. And then at the table, we pour the soup. Voila. There you have it, my take on a classic rabbit dish of a ballotine, done two ways, served with our carrot velouté with chili and coriander and fresh herbs and baby leeks. I'm Sean Cousins from the Vancouver Club. Enjoy.